Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. Sorry about the audio issues for the past couple of episodes. I actually picked up a new headset, and I didn't realize that OBS decided to automatically switch to that headset. It's not even set to use my default, it's set to use my standalone boom microphone, and yet for some reason, it decided to pick that up. So that's unfortunate. I feel a little bad about that. I also feel bad that I didn't notice the comments until a whole day later, so I had a whole extra episode recorded that kind of also had the problems. Unfortunate, but we are fixed now. I've done some verification. I've done a bunch of test recordings here to ensure that I'm not having any problems with it, and looks like things are good to go. Obviously, I really appreciate you all commenting and letting me know about that. If anything else does come up like that, just kind of flag me down. I'm definitely a lot more responsive on Discord, right? I have the Discord server in the top right of the server. I mean, not the server, what is it called? My profile on YouTube, if you want to look at that. It's very helpful. But basically, if something like that comes up, I will see that basically right away on Discord. Whereas I have to like log into a different YouTube account and stuff in order to actually view things on my, what is it? It's not my profile. There's another word for it. There's a word. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to dwell on this. My profile. We'll use that for now. Basically, I have to log into a different profile in order to see things on YouTube. So that's kind of what happens there. Basically, I have to do that at certain times of the day, and if I'm too tired, sometimes I miss it for a couple days, but it's all good. Back on the Trainwreck series, we're currently on a 2-win streak, had a pretty solid Kinhost vessel infused. Well, no. Yes, it was infused with a Crucible Warden, that's right. And it had endless multi-strike. It was very powerful. Marshallord was doing a ton of work. We had the Ember Drain package, Soul Siphon. Diligent was scary, but we made it work with raw numbers and a 35 plus card deck, which was pretty great. So, glad to see it. We're swinging back around to Prince now on the series, which is not exciting. He performs pretty poorly at 200 shards. The only redeeming quality is, of course, the fact that you have Hellhorned, which is an incredible clan at this difficulty. So we will see how we do, but as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see how Prince treats us today. I feel really bad about the microphone thing. I didn't even notice it, but it's okay. We'll make do. 2 episodes being bad, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, hope you're all doing well today. It is a cool and balmy 12:25 p.m. for me, so right afternoon, which is great. I'm hoping to get a few recordings done before my D&D session tonight, which is excellent. It's also nice doing it during the day because, well, I'm a lot more awake and I can make a lot more progress. I think this is the right way for me to handle it from a content creation perspective. Basically prepare the week as much as I can on the weekend. But yeah, otherwise I'm doing great. I feel refreshed and awake, which is excellent news. Hope you're all feeling the same. So we'll get in on this. We are default Hellhorned with Exile Stygian. We are shown foregone powers. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe we see some nonsense with Guardian Stone, Railhammer, or some kind of craziness like that. I would love that. But we'll see what we're shown. We're fighting Explosive Sigil Daedalus. This is Curse Arcus. Yep, sure is. And Patient Seraph. At least it's not Diligent. I'm a little annoyed with him. We have Hornbreak, Ice Tornado, and Imp in a Box. Honestly, all great. Happy to have these cards. They're either low cost, like an Imp in a Box, with potentially very high upsides. They are really strong pings, like a Hornbreak, or they maybe kill a heavy. I don't actually think Ice Tornado is that great in general. The randomness makes it suffer a lot into the Divinity when it just ends up hitting the Divinity 3 times and your card does nothing, more or less. So I never trust cards like this. They make me feel bad. It's like me taking Plink, making it more important, and then just struggling through that and hoping for the best. It's not good. But It's fine. It's a good start for now, at least. All right, we have temples on 2, 3, 5. Let's see. 7. Okay, so we're doing okay. We have duplicates on 8, of course. That's a pretty decent one. We have another one on 5 with a removal dupe, and another one on 4 with a removal dupe. Steel shops are 8. That's a good one. 7, it's fine. 5, it's okay. Let's see, and then 3 and 2. A lot of steel shops, actually, which is very convenient. We're shown double Stygian banners on the steel side, but we do have double Hellhorned banners on the opposite sides, which are magic shops. It's very rare to see this kind of a node generation, right? You get steel Stygian, and then magic Hellhorned. That's very unique early game. No other choices besides units and shops, which honestly, I'm glad to see it. I love that, so. Sketches or concussive coals? Sketches is entirely possible here, but we need to be careful because it basically disables... It's so bad, right? It disables imps, which I think is a stupid decision at 200 shards. We're just going to take concussive coals. Maybe this stops a curse or two along the way. I'm never going to set up bottom floor in response to having concussive coals. It's too inconsistent with a 50% chance, but it's at least something. I guess we're taking Wrathful because there's no world I'm clicking Reaper. It's very bad. I have to take money and we're moving on. Let me know if the volume of the game is too loud. I don't think so. My audio capture is showing pretty normal stuff, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to take this leak for a unit draft here. There's pretty much no reason I'll turn this down. I can also still kill backlines with horn breaks, so that's okay. This might just be my headset being loud. Let me know in a comment and I'll see what we can do, but I don't know, I'm a little, wary is I think the right term. Good, we get the scary guy, which is value. Let's see, Imp in a Box says, yeah, I can take a Rage Imp, that's great news. And then I can play Pyre Chomper. I actually don't take any damage here. If I hit this guy and then play, what, an Imp on bottom? Honestly, very impressive. Right? Very impressive. I'd like to foregone powers, man. Oh, you hit my torch. I mean, you hit my ice tornado. It's what I wanted to keep. It's okay. We have a lot of... Let's see. Can I get rid of everything? There's a 1 in 3 if I hit ice tornado here that we have problems. Honestly, just play it safe. Weighted contrition double of these foregone powers will kill the boss, so don't even bother with the ice tornado nonsense. Yeah, see, we're fine. Cool. Great news. Okay, I mean, that went way better than I could have hoped. No damage taken for the trial. Excellent. I'm going to click Ritual of Battle. It's the first offensive scalar that they've shown me, so we're going to take it. Energy Siphon, Crypt Builder, or Flash Freeze. Crypt Builder might be great. I'm obviously running into some anti-synergy with Foregone Power, Ice Tornado, Crypt Builder. It's never Energy Siphon. Flash Freeze is redundant here with Horn Break. Don't need that. Do I want this Crypt Builder? Probably. It's a good card. I would rather sink plus 30s into that than Ice Tornado. I'm going to grab it. There's a good chance this hits some stuff. Okay, I need a backline, so... because Prince can frontline. I'd love to take Steelworker and Horned Warrior here, but if I'm forced to shown one, I'd rather see Horned Warrior, because there's better defensive choices than Stygian, and more importantly, if I see a multi-strike, it enables me to use that multi-strike well, whereas Steelworker, you'd never do that, right? I think if I had Brawler, I'd take Steelworker here, by the way, but I don't, so we'll do what we do. I'm going to go left, as I mentioned. Large Stone is tragic. I don't have a good Endless target here, unfortunately. Look at this banner. Ooh, Titan Sentry, though. I do have suddenly a good Endless target. I could just buy him a large stone and win this early game with it. But I'd like to reroll because Endless and Multi-Strike are high hits here. Yeah, I mean, we got a quick, which is unfortunate, but fine. I'm going to hard hunt for something good on this next ring. Right? Yeah, I think that's reasonable. How much do I have to invest into these shops, these temples, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to hit 200 shards. What would I spell chain here? I mean, spell chaining imp in a box is pretty dope. It's a lot of imps, which could potentially be a lot of value. I think I will do... I hate doing it. This is an area where I definitely feel uncomfortable because at 100 shards, I never click these spell chains or purges here. Right, 10, we just chill. But I need to take these shards. And I think Imp in a Box is good enough here. With that, I can purge... Honestly, an Ice Tornado, right? Yeah, I think I will take those. And we're going to move on. I bought the plus 25. Shark will do a lot of good work here. Mark of Invasion? Yes, I can do this. The Concussive Coals will hopefully hit something here, which will keep Prince alive. Interesting. It didn't hit much at all. So, also, mid-floor completely wild. Wild. Okay, I can do Train Steward, Ping 1, Hornbreaker Prince, and do okay. Yeah, we're definitely pinging 1. It's going to be Prince. He swings even here, so I'd like to clear the back line, which means I'm going to take the zeros. I'm going to put Titan Sentry downstairs to work on Curse Dude. I would have played a middle here, except for the fact that... Yeah. Except for the fact that I was concerned about... What is the word I'm looking for? I would have played a middle, but they were all dazed. Yeah, of course. We take a little bit of damage here, too. I would like to ritual my friend downstairs here. I'd like to stop this damage. I'm going to burn this Ice Tornado, actually. We'll take a Train Steward and I'll Foregone Power middle. I think that's fair. We win on bottom for sure. Yeah, cool. Okay, great news. It's weird. Getting rid of that extra 1 actually kills my man, but it's fine. I know why that happens because the extra hit of Frostbite, etc., but whatever. We actually clear the train, which is great news. Mr. Hornbreaker, friend in the back. He's not a Hornbreaker, he's just a Horned Warrior, right? It's a good trade. Fledgling Imp. Crystallis? I don't think it's Crystallis here. It could be. It's not bad. Titan's Gratitude, Guardian's Amulet. You ever look at some of these Stygian cards and just wonder how they're all so bad? Like, they're not terrible, I suppose, but I look at Titan's Gratitude and I go, man, that's a depressing card. And then Guardian's Amulet is just 2 sap to the floor. This card got nerfed. Can you imagine? Sap 3 in today's world would be a normal card for that. Instead, we have to deal with Sap 2. Wild. I feel like I wish I could have been more involved in the early stages of Monster Train balancing, because they made some real dumb choices as far as balancing goes. But it's fine. I really enjoy the game anyway. Even in spite of the failings, the mechanics of the game are so good and so rock solid that it's okay to I can overlook a couple stupid cards. Plus, in all truth, if every card were amazing, I don't know, maybe the game would be too easy. They probably could have just made the game harder then, but I don't know. Am I taking Crystallis here? I don't think I need to. I have other options for this. It's a good card. I'm going to click it. I like Crystallis a lot. I think it does a lot of good work. We're going to go for the Steel Shop, of course. I'm looking for options here. 10 and Piercing Spell Chain again. Sure, why not? A Multi-Strike for the Warrior. Sure, why not? Seems good. I suppose I should look at the Stygian banner first. Eel Gorgon. Okay. Interesting. I actually think Horned Warrior's better because I can give him survivability, right? What a weird... Huh. It is a multi-strike infusion, but I don't need that here, right? I mean, it's pretty good. A multi-strike infusion for just +1 Ember. That makes this man pretty strong. But I think I want a survivability infusion, in fact. And I also would prefer to just take the Titan Sentry here. Double Titan Sentries is good. I think I'm going to go this way and not take the Gorgon here. Especially if I'm replaying Imps, if I go that route, then I'm going to be incanting a lot less. I'm going to take the Sentry. I value Shark way too highly for this. We're going to put the multi-strike in this lad for sure. He's going to be my line. I'm going to spin this. No incant armor 2. I need him to have front-loaded survivability here as much as I would love to incant armor 2 him. Yeah, sure. Plus 25 into Horned Warrior is good. No Endless here. Unfortunate, but it's fine. That means I wait until, what, ring 5? I need to hunt pretty hard because I need multiples of those. See if I get an overflow here. Nexus Spike. Nexus Spike is interesting because I do have a ritual, but what am I doing with it? What is the fusion here? The answer is there isn't one. I should just purge a card, I think. Yeah, I'll unhinged something out. Probably unhinged Ice Tornado, I think. This card is going to become bad, right? And I have the Crypt Builder. Sure. I think that's fine. I need to buy just pretty much everything here, which is cool. Well, what am I buying? Tendon Piercing for Crypt Builder is very strong. We'll click that, sure. And then Spell Chain on what? What do you even Spell Chain here? Nothing? I think that's low value. Infusion should really just be Shark into Shark here, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll do Shark into Shark here. It's high value. We're going to lean this way no matter what. Plus now he basically like 1v1 stuff. We're at 70 shards already. I think we're going to be okay. Next floor is Removal Dupe, which... Man, I wish Shark were upgraded. Yeah, I wish he were upgraded. That Removal Dupe is probably on Fledgling Imp. I'm imagining a self-infuse down the line. Yeah, okay. Sure. Scariest part of this run is that I'm running around at 70 shards for very little reason. Honestly, great. Only one hit comes in. Guy hits for 8, and that's good. Prince lands. I will drop a couple Train Stewards here. Get rid of them. I guess they kill the explosive. That's funny. That's very funny. I'm going to Horned Warrior and then Ice Tornado. Excellent hit. I'm going to Frosty the boss, I believe. Value. Cool. Bottom floor still looking fine. I should do Ice Tornado here. Great news. I'd also like to self-ping the Shark a bunch because that's so much Frostbite here. It's a lot of Frostbite. We should get a kill on top floor. Yeah, we get it on top, man. Good. I can play Fledgling Imp for a good tank, take this hit, and find value. We do Ice Tornado middle. awesome. And then I'm not going to play... Interesting. Everything dies. I guess I'm going to pop the Imp just in case I see... Well, I was going to say just in case I see Welder Helper for Titan Sentry, but I did not. Okay, well, I'm not playing any of these Fledgling Imps, so that's cool. Sure. Okay, seems alright. Top floor, scary. Wow, he gets a slay on that. That's actually really good. True. Actually, very good. Okay, we'll take it. Good. We get some rounds downstairs, which is cool. I would like to self-ping the shark again, I believe. Every little bit matters. Let's see, if I hit him twice, that's 6 more frostbite to the floor. Which is pretty good. I think I would rather buy turns. So instead what we do is we actually just Crystallis here, right? Or no, we Hornbreak here because it gives you the Extinguish trigger. Then we can get the Train Steward in and take more Frostbite. Good. With 42 Frostbite, we cannot lose here. It is physically impossible. That hit right there is a big win too. Yeah, good news. We're not going to mess around, play all the cards. Every little bit might matter. We get through it off the back of just raw time, just Frostbite. Our poor Horned Warrior almost kills himself, which is scary, but it's okay. I'm looking for Defensive Infusion now, by the way. Ancient Synergy is a snap click, I believe. I mean, Steelworker, right? Yes. There it is, Steelworker. Okay, that's good to see. Drawing is important. I think it's probably going to be Ember at some point in this run. It might be Ember now. Into Curse Arcus. It is. It's got to be Ember now. Yeah, there's just so much stuff I'm playing over and over and over again. Great news. I'm going left. I get my infusion on 5, so I need to not just perish in this next combat. The duplicate is what? You could dupe something kind of low impact here. I think it's going to be a Fledgling Imp though, right? Get that lined up, have a second one for an eventual self-infuse. Yeah, I think so. Forge says Wrathful 2. I'm looking for survivability here. He's going to be frontlining a little bit, so fine. Remove 2 Train Stewards. They're rough. It turns out. We're duplicating the Fledgling Imp, and I'm going to take the cash, and we're going to move on. 80 shards is terrifying, but we high roll. Armor Trial? I think we get through this thanks to Sharkman. You know, it's actually genuinely bad that Concussive Coals exists when you think about it. It hurts my Titan Sentry hits. On the other hand, it does benefit the whole Light Harnesser doesn't get the resolve trigger thing. We play Fledgling Imp here. And then I think we shoot the Imp. I could Steelworker downstairs, but it's not that important. I'm going to shoot the Imp here. Take the armor upstairs. That's a good slay. I think we're going to eat dirt on this top floor. Huh? Here's a Pyre Chomper, sure. Imp in the box number 2. Ooh, a Tia. Alright, well, with Tia, I feel way better. I could get a lot of armor out of Tia, right? So I do, what, armor downstairs? I'd like to do Tia Crystallis, so I get 1 extra imp. So we play the Welder Helper here. Good. I'm going to Tia here. Oh, right. I played a Pyre Chomper on this turn. So I actually could have gotten a lot more armor there. That's a mistake. That's fine. Tia. He gets a Slay right now, which makes this really good. I'm going to shoot out the guy on middle. That's good. I'll take the Crystallis into this floor as well, I believe. Yes. And we'll torch my Shark for more Frostbite. Honestly, pretty solid. If I can get more and more Imps, we're in good positions. Yeah, here we go. Fledgling Imp. Great news. If I self-ping twice, he gets the Slay. Value. Good. That's worthwhile. You've got the Imp army downstairs. Top floor's looking fine, but I'm gonna drop the Ritual up here. Worth it. Here, get rid of a Train Steward. Sure. We get a lot of kills. We're doing pretty well here. We're getting it, right? I think I should self-ping the Shark and then Ancient Synergy bottom floor and take the double Frostbites here. It's a lot of value. There's a lot of turns that we get here with this guy just wailing into Shark. Yeah, here, I'm going to play Crypt Builder because it turns out it's just strong. And then I'm going to, what, Hornbreak, Foregone Power here. We definitely get through this, right? Yeah, incredible. Cool, good job. Go team. One round. Scary, but we got it. With the money, too. Okay. Impish Scholar. It's got to be Impish Scholar. You know why? Because I have an Imp in a box. With Spell Chain. We have the Infinite is coming upon us. Siren Song is pretty darn good. That is an answer to survive. That's a lot of good answers. Okay. Steel Shop. Show me the Endless. I'm giving up a removal dupe for this, you coward game. Large Stone? No. You hate to see it. I think this is going to be the Steelworker Infusion, but I want to at least look for Endless first, right? Just first, please. Bless up, maybe. Multi-strike again. I mean, multi-strike's a good hit, but not for right now. In that case, it definitely is the Steelworker Infusion. I want to line up for a stronger Relentless here. I have to take random stuff. It turns out that is necessary. So I suppose Tendon Piercing on Ancient Synergy, may as well. Ugh, gross. I have to take all this, right? No way around it. And then what, I Spell Chain Siren Song, I guess? It's so bad. Can I get away without this Spell Chain? I do an Infusion on 7. Hopefully Imp into Imp, right? I mean, I think I have to. Which goes to 140, and then at 140, I can get this 15 for 155. I get another 25 for 180, 190. I have to dupe something that's valued at shards on ring 8. Means I don't get that Steel Shop. So this Spell Chain basically gives me the flexibility of going to the Steel Shop on ring 8, which might genuinely be important. So I should take this, is what the game is telling me. I should take it. I mean, I'm going to put it into Siren Song then, I think. I don't like it having a Spell Chain because it moves them, right? I'd rather hit them with the double stack here. Spell Chaining on Ancient Synergy or something is just way too expensive. Even though that would obviously be good. I could do it on Crypt Builder and then maybe discard it a few times. Maybe. That's a tough decision. Run the math again. 115, 130. I get the full 50, 180, 190. You have to take the dupe. Yeah, I have to take... I'm going to take the Spell Chain because I think it opens me up to better choices later, which I think is worth it. What if I put it in a Ritual of Battle? Maybe if I see a -2, this is good. Even with a -1, it's what? Fine? It's like bad double stack. Maybe improves my density later on. I think it's better than Siren Song, though. It's really bad putting this in Siren Song. I suppose. This is... Okay, sure. Sure. Let's buy some removals. Roast, Train Stewards, get out of here. Gonna do it. 26 card deck, I'm doing fine. 130? Too bad I can't do anything with this multi-strike, right? Give me Pyrestone housing right now, but... Oh well, fair enough. Okay, moving on. Aggressive Amulet is kind of scary. It's quite scary, actually. How am I answering this? I have big spells, right? I can solve problems with big spells. I think it's okay. Yes, I think it's fine. Man, that would have been a really good opportunity. I'm going to click the Imp in a Box, see what we get. It's pretty good. Imp in a Box, see what we get. Whew, okay. Prince, Steelworker, Fledgling Imp, shoot it. Okay, we're going... Oh man, I really need an Ancient Synergy here, huh? No, what we do is we're Titan Sentry downstairs. I'm going to Hornbreak the back fellow here. And I will... Fledgling Imp mid-floor, or top floor, rather. I accept this curse. Well, you know, the Ember Drain is what I meant to say. Because this guy clears it, right? I can do the Ritual here, which kills... And now we foregone middle and hope for the best. Okay. We're doing decent. I can play Fledgling Imp. If I play the Crypt Builder, we clear this floor and save the damage, right? That's true. Alternatively, I'm gonna do this, right? This gets a Slay as well, which I value. Yeah. Okay, Impish Scholar, let's go. Imp in a Box. Show me Pyre Chomper, okay. We're doing something. We're still doing something. We clear top floor? Wild. I should therefore put a Queen Zimpling in front, which takes a little bit of damage. I suppose I Imp Gang, rise up. Sure, Imp Gang, let's go. Alright. Looking fine. Self-ping. Yes. Self-ping. Yes. Orgon Power the boss. Do 96 damage to him with Frostbite. Honestly, probably optimal. We're going to click the Ritual in the back upstairs and then hopefully double Foregone. We only get the one. Unfortunate. Not looking great. Ritual in the back probably swings this. Okay, I have to math right. Ugh. 25, fit 31 is 56. 56 divided by 18 is what? 56 divided by 18 is 3.11. 18 times 4, that's 72. 18 times 3, 54. So if you self-ping with a torch, you lose damage, is what this tells me. Yes, so we're just going to torch the boss and then Foregone Power him and hope that Frostbite saves us. Do our best. It's unfortunate, but it's only one hit, right? Only the one. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm clicking Inferno, and I don't think there's a universe that you can stop me. Yep, Frenzied Swarm. I mean, we could really just go all in on random stuff here. I do like Frenzied Swarm for this run because I'm concerned about Patient and Divinity. And having, like, you know, Siren Song plus Frenzied Swarm, good. Sure. I have to go left here, I believe. I could go for the high roll on the right. I have the cash for it, but I really need magic shop upgrades. My stuff's way too expensive. Yeah, and plus I could see an overstack. You could make a strong argument for chasing the high roll here with imps, but if I had an endless imp here, I would lean that way, but I don't. Forever Flame is incredible. Split Anvil, though. I already took Ember. Is Split Anvil actually disgusting here? Kind of. Huh. I have a really expensive deck. Forever Flame is incredible here, just for the record. But I have missed all Endlesses. So let's go with Split Anvil here. I think I can do more cheeky shenanigans with that. Ember Stasis. Penitent Remains, no. Weathered Coldstones, nope, just leaving it. I could take the Stasis, but the thing about the Stasis is at 200 shards, I'm just generally concerned about how things will pan out. Imp in a box. 20 consume a torch, maybe? -1. The -1 needs to go into Inferno here. I want to keep the -2 open on ring 7 for Ritual, because that's a huge swing. So I suspect that Inferno needs to drop to 2. And if I see a holdover, I just play it at 2 every turn, and it makes the rest of my deck free. Yes. Now, the 20 consume is an interesting one. If I'm going all in on Impish Scholar Insanity, being able to always get back the Imp in a box is good. I think you still put the 20 consume in a torch, though. It just makes the torch a functional late-game component of your run, and it, quote-unquote, removes it. I'm not taking Eternal Stone. Holdover. Okay, I mean, we're going to hold over Inferno. Yes. For sure. For absolute sure. And a -1. Now the 1-costers are okay. So Crystallis going to 1 is good. Ancient Synergy dropping to 2 is fine. Although I want to leave them at 3s, because then when I draw them, I can play them, make Inferno free, and then play everything else. So making Crystallis 1 is better here. Yes, I'll do another 20 consume. Make Torch strong. Honestly, good pickups. Glad to see that. It means I can go to the steel shops with impunity here. Inferno will do an astronomical amount of work. My scaling is kind of bad, admittedly. How do I win Relentless? Ugh. Without Endless, I don't see the world I do, but I don't know. Without Endless, man, I don't know. Where's my scaling coming from? I have to lean into Ritual. I mean, hit a -2 and then duplicate Ritual is a functional way of doing that. Hornbreaker Prince gets... Sure. Here's a Titan Sentry. Immediately, I'm just going to like 20 in consume and pop one of these back dudes, right? And shoot that guy, and we're fine. I'm going to save the Fledgling Imp. Honestly, fine. Here's Steelworker. Here's pop another thing. And Foregone. Wow, well, fair enough. Honestly, no curses so far is pretty good. Imp in a box. Imp in a box. Incoming Pyre Chomper. Oh, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Okay, so I'm definitely Ancient Synergying the boss here. no world around it. So we can just conveniently play the Scholar and see what we hit. Yeah, Torch, no biggie. No biggie. I will get rid of an Imp. I'm going to play the Ancient Synergy into the boss here, which frees up some stuff. I'm going to ping out the Curse Friend. And we're just going to Crystallis the boss too. Seems okay. Well, I'm going to Hornbreak self-ping bottom to kill the Absolver, and then I suppose I will play everything, the Frostbite into the boss. You may as well. My Relentless looks terrible, though. Alright, here's Inferno. There's Inferno. Okay. If I self-ping, I get 6 damage. I can do Hornbreak self-ping. We get the kill, but it's not great. True. Bottom floor is fully dazed. I'm going to have to Inferno that. It's okay. Inferno is going to solve problems, right? It is the entire purpose of the card. Cool. And now we can do Fledgling Imp upstairs. It takes the hit. Good. I want to leave this thing up on middle to live so that I get the Slay. Pretty good. I mean, we're clearing floors, but this is not very strong, is the real problem here, right? It's just not very strong. True. I can self-ping here, and then... Yes. And then Frenzied Swarm this for the Slay, which is just better. Okay, so this is now Crypt Builder the boss. Makes Inferno free. We do this. Great. I hope for foregone power to hit Hornbreak. Ah, shame. I'm concerned. I don't think this wins. Right? I'm trying to imagine how this pulls it off. I don't see it. I mean, obviously Inferno does something here, but like, this, no, not even close. Not even close. Fledgling Imp. I mean, that adds a bunch, but... Okay. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. You got me. I had a feeling that wouldn't make it. Not much really changes here. Very similar early turns. So what I'm learning is I have to try my hardest to do more with the scaling, right? So, well, what is the play, right? What is my pickup here? What do I want to achieve? It's tough, actually, right? So you want to Ancient Synergy the boss here, for sure. Yes, which plays out this. I need to find every single thing that does any matter of damage to the boss and make sure to put it in. Basically. So things like foregone power of the boss here. I actually take a curse from this order. Oh, no, I don't, because he's dazed, right? I'm going a lot faster. So Inferno slows me down, but is also really good. It's hard to not do that, right? I'm going to leak this Clipped Guardian and work on hitting Frostbite downstairs, right? I think that's going to be correct. So we take this hit as much as I don't want to, and we plan around Yeah, for sure, Fledgling Imp upstairs. I mean, that's a must-have. I'm going to Inferno middle. This lets me just lay into the boss a bit. Okay. I don't have much scaling, though, is the big problem, right? Like, an Inferno is very strong and answers some questions, but I need to draw these cards, I think. So is the plan just let enemies walk? I don't know. I want to play Inferno, but playing Inferno is slow. Is the play then to just Frenzied Swarm here? My run is looking too close to the previous one. I need to draw through to the... What is it? The Ritual of Battle? I think so, right? I think so? I'm trying to imagine what is the pickup here that actually wins this. Impish Scholar, hope for the best. Okay, Imp in a Box is good. I will Imp in a Box because it could be Pyre Chomper. Yeah, Pyre Chomper is solid pick here. Okay, we get then Welder Helper. You shoot it. We take Fledgling Imp. We just take as much damage as this results in me taking. It will be fine. If I shoot the front, he's got, what, 54? So that's 2 rounds. Doesn't change much, does it? No, it doesn't. So just shoot the boss. It's fine. Yeah. I think we still lose. Well, Fledgling Imp is something. And Ritual is something. Yeah, this is way too weak. It's weird because this definitely muscles through something closer to a normal 100 shard run. This muscles through the something like 70 shard Arcus that I would be at normally. Like, you get through it, right? You make a huge dent on him with Infernos and things, but he walks up with 700 life here. Missed the Endlesses. So what was the play then? You hold over Ritual instead of Inferno and hope that that does something? Man, that's rough. That's very rough. I would be interested in knowing how other people who play 200 shards would have approached this. You could do a lot of things, right? You could hold over the Ancient Synergy. The holdover is, I think, the key. In the absence of all Endless, right? Obviously, a single Endless, I think, cleans this up for sure. We get an Endless on Fledgling himself infused. He tanks every floor. We do, like, 700 damage a round at the end. It's fine. And then the second Endless goes into Titan Sentry or whatever, but fine. Even if Titan Sentry whiffs, he does fine for the while he exists. So, okay. And then in the end of the game, what you do is you duplicate the Steel Warrior. I guess that kind of works out. Steel Warrior. You duplicate Horned Warrior plus Steelworker for double scaling on the floor, and you throw away Prince behind Shark, and that's your run. It's a very clean run at 100 shards because you muscle through this, because you haven't gotten set up yet, right? Is the problem? You haven't gotten your Endless, you're not really connecting, your run is not locked in yet, because you just don't have the Endless or the right pickups. Perhaps at 200 shards, I had to do the holdover on the Ritual here. I don't even think that wins, right? Our survivability is not there yet either, right? He just barrels through my floor in very fast terms. So, I don't know. What is the 200 shard answer to this run? This is probably the most interesting part of 200 shard runs here, is me taking a strategy that I'm extremely confident in at 100 shards and then losing with it and going, what the heck was I supposed to do then? What was the right choice? And that's a very hard question for me to answer. What is the right choice here? I'm not actually sure. I don't think holdover Ritual muscles through this. You have to stay lower on shards, but you can't. There's not enough shards left in the run for me to stay low. I'm currently looking at 200 if I go left on ring 8. I could potentially have been maybe lower, maybe get 20 out of the dupe. I could be at 125 here at best, maybe. That's pretty risky, because if I miss Endless, then I have to go right at 8. Obviously, I die later, which is okay, something, I suppose, but it's a very risky proposition. Not sure. So, you Grandmasters of 200 Pact Shards, let me know what you think. But we're gonna let this one ride. I don't have an answer for you. Man, 200 shards. I feel like I'm just losing all the time. 2-win streak gone. I don't know. This is tough. This is tough nonsense. We're definitely dead, though. I don't... 36 Frostbite, my man hits for 39. He just beats me to death. Yeah, alright, good. Cool, of course. Alright, Arcus. Yikes. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's go to the run summary. It's a real shame, but it's fine. What other options were there? What else could I have done? I don't know. I've talked about this enough at this point. I don't think there's much I can say. It's honestly easier for me to look at a loss from the previous screen where I can see the whole node lineup, because from here you don't get that, so not as helpful. And I've already talked about it, I think, as much as I need to, so I don't really have much to say. I am, like I said, I'll repeat myself a little bit. I do want to hear what other people's thoughts are. Ye who have mastered 200 Pact Shards and have the big win streaks on 200 Pact Shards, well, what's the play? What do here? What is the strategy? So, anyway, I think that's all I'm going to say there. I will let you go. Brings us back to 0 on this series, unfortunately. I'm going to double check audio after this, make sure it's still fine. And yeah, so hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.